Hey, everybody, welcome back. It is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. We are live and hell of a show for you guys today. Welcome back. It's Mob Vlog.
Hey, everybody, grab a coffee and cannoli. It's time for Mob Vlog with my friend Adam Flowers and Red Wemette.
Now, Red, when I say it's going to be a hell of a show, I always say it's going to be a hell of a show because it's always a hell of a show, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Why not? What the hell? I mean, we're going to talk about.
Hell of a show.
We're going to talk about Chicago. We're going to talk about the suburbs. We're going to talk about the mob. I'm sure we're going to go there because it's Mob Vlog, and we're going to go all over the place. But we're specifically going to start with Dolton, Illinois, because there's a lot going on in Dolton, and I actually went to school at St. Paul's Lutheran School in Dolton, right across the street from St. Mary's Catholic School. And hello, it's the Kraut. What's up? Jim Yeager, Benjamin Kudari, Tim Hunt, Tommy Bridges, Alan B., Rhonda, Dave M., Robert Murphy. Hey, guys. Scott H., everybody's here today. Kevin Rathert, 68 Firebird. Everybody's here. Gino Trevline. Love to hear that voice. Gino, love to see your name. I think that's the first time I've seen you on the show, man. So thanks for stopping in live with Adam Flowers and, of course, Red Wemette. You know what I should do so that I never forget which side you're on? I should just put a chair or something next to me so I know that you're over here. That way I don't get confused because you're over here on my screen.
The wall to point at you. I'm pointing at the wall.
Right there. Right there.
If I
point I should remember, you're by my bachelor degree. You know I had a bachelor degree? Hold on. It's hanging on my wall right here. It's right here.
Okay.
Okay. This says, Cathrides University, greetings to whom these presents may come. We now know that Adam Flowers, that's me, has completed the prescribed course and study and is the, what is that word? Is awarded Bachelor of Science, okay, degree in this.
What the hell is that?
Phensatomology, 9th day of June. See that? Phensatomology.
Okay, don't make me look it up. What is it? What is that? Whatever.
Phensatomology.
What is
9th
it?
day of June in 1990. I don't fucking know, man. Well, you can ask me what the hell phensatomology is. You think I know what the hell that is? I just got this hanging on my wall, man. I gotta go hang this back up over here. Phensatomology, you know? Doesn't everybody go to school for that?
I don't know. I didn't.
That's to be about as much fucking good as a degree in liberal arts does, you know? I mean, come on.
That's about right.
I
went to Wikipedia today. Last night I did it too. You know about it. But I went to Wikipedia today, and it changed. Tiffany Henyard changed. The what you call overnight. It was edited.
Come on, it's Henyard. Henyard, we went over this, man. She's a hen in a yard. Henyard.
It changed overnight. And it says, Tiffany is a politician. She always has been a politician all her whole life. She was born a politician. That's what it says.
So
somebody's playing with the editing on her.
Of course, people always were. So
she has
they do.
I don't.
I did not know what my reward was and what I was awarded in that Bachelor of Science certificate. You know, my buddy Jack's 89 years old this month. He made that for me. It's bullshit. Just hanging on my wall just for fun. I actually have it hanging on my wall, though. The fact that I put it up is funny. I mean, it's funnier than the fact that he gave it to me one day. He's like, "Here, here's your award," and I looked at it in Fens entomology. What the hell is that? He said, "I don't know either." Well, so there you go. It just remains.
No wonder you bluffed it with me.
Yeah, you believe I had that shit hanging on my wall? I mean, all right. So anyway, hello everybody. Gino Traveline, good show. I grew up in Gary, Indiana. I'm sorry. My dad was hooked up with the gambling that supported Chicago biz. I used to work my dad's games for tips. Also did time in some of his friends' businesses. Did time? When we talk about doing time, man, usually
he worked for me. He worked for me.
I know you do time at some of my dad's friends' businesses, and doing time. I don't know. You know, could mean a lot of things. Greetings, greetings, Brother Red, Spirit of Justice.
Greetings, sir.
Yes. So this Tiffany lady reminds me of the one suing Trump for prosecuting him or trying to. LOL. Yeah, man, it's Tiffany. Now, first off, I'm going to say a few things about Tiffany. Okay, so let's lay this out here because some of you may not know who we're talking about. And Tiffany Henyard was, she was elected mayor of Dolton, Illinois. And this is her on the right. Okay, that's her on the right. That's not her on the left. That's Beetlejuice. So, no, I'm serious, man. It looks a lot like Beetlejuice. Okay, little bit of makeup in there. So actually, it wouldn't take much makeup. I say little, I mean really little. So Tiffany's on the right. She's not a bad-looking woman. She
woman.
I'm sorry.
She's a very good-looking woman. That's the problem.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
When she's doing her mayor, at city hall meetings or whatever, she goes with her hair. She's gorgeous. She waves her hair back, and she's just so feminine. Everything's gorgeous about her until she opens up her mouth, and starts hating people.
So Tiffany went to Vegas. She came out here to Vegas. I understand.
Yes, she did.
And she spent how much money of the taxpayers' money?
Over $1 million.
Wow. She did the exact opposite of what Barack Obama said. Obama said, "Don't go to Vegas." And she said, "Fuck you. We're going to go on the taxpayers' dime, damn it. That's what we're going to do." Because that's what mayors should do, right? I mean, take the people's money and spend it however they please. Like, I'm going to get a fleet of SUVs to drive me around, and I'm going to hire some of the local police to work as my private security force.
This is something that I can't find out, and nobody else can either.
Okay, let's hear it.
They asked her how many police officers they have in Dolton, and she gives them the amount of police officers, right? Now,
yes.
At the desk, they work inside and stuff like that, but they work for the police department. When they ask her how many officers on her security detail, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that."
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to tell you how many officers
that work for me personally.
Okay.
And they get paid $13,000 every 2 weeks.
$13,000 every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
come on.
They work
That's
over
$26,000 a month, man. Nobody's getting paid that to be a freaking cop. It's $250,000.
Yeah, she's making close to $300,000 a year as the mayor, and then she gets paid as Thornton Township's representative also.
So she's who voted for her to make that much money? That's almost as much as the president of the United States makes.
She voted it. As the mayor, she was like an executive order. She put in her own salary. But when she leaves, she's got it already said. When she leaves, it's a small amount, like $23,000 a year or something like that.
Oh, you mean like when she leaves, then that office gets paid as a public servant, which is what it is. Yeah, I mean, you're a public servant. You're supposed to serve the public when you're elected to that. Right?
Serving the public. I don't think they like what she's serving though.
Well, they had a meeting the other day. I saw some of those clips last night from the meeting, the town hall. One lady said, "Man, you're going to South Carolina? Was it South Carolina? North Carolina in a 6-foot by 8-foot cell because this is a federal charge that you're going to go to jail for."
After MCC.
After what?
After the Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC. That's where they're going.
Oh, yeah. You can't just take money from the public and just go spend it frivolously on.
You know what the audacity of this woman is, though? This is really the audacity.
Okay, let's hear it.
Almost every time she gets put in a bad spot, she not only pulls the race card, but she pulls the woman card. You just treat me that way because I am a black woman in power.
Oh.
I'm in office. I'm in power. So you try to bring a sister down.
Oh.
And then she talks like that. Sister, brothers, whatever. So it's like you're not part of their community at all. And if you pass through, they don't like you, or she doesn't. The people there are very warm. They've welcomed everybody. But she has an attitude problem. And some of the people that work for her, I got a kick out. You asked me to look into this. There's a man that went to Las Vegas.
Okay.
And
wait a second. Are we talking about Mr. Holmes?
Yes.
He was on the trip. Now Andy Holmes, Andrew Holmes, Uncle Andy, Andrew Holmes is on this trip to Vegas with Tiffany Henyard. And she's got her assistant with as well. What was her name? Farina? Or it's not Farina.
I don't recall her name. She gave a speech. I don't recall her name, though.
Okay.
Very nice gal, and I believe every word she said.
She seems very genuine. And why would she make this up? But she said that Andrew Holmes roofied her while in Vegas. And that's just never happened in this town before, Red.
She's more descriptive than that. She says, I remember waking up in his room after we went out for a drink. And then there's reports after she filed a police report. There was reports from other people that were, that were on the trip, that he had shown her through his cell phone, like see you, see me on the phone. He had shown her half naked laying in his bed. And he passed that around to some of the other guys. The poor police. Tiffany said, "Now don't worry about this. We'll take care of this. We'll take care of this when we get home."
Don't report this while we're in Vegas. Don't call Metro.
No, she talks to the local police.
Right.
If you know anything about law, you know that where the crime was committed is where the crime is responsible.
That jurisdiction.
Right. So when she gets home, she tells the police officer, or a chief of police at the time, she tells him what happened. He takes the report. Miss Tiffany finds out that he took the report. She fires him for taking.
She demoted him. Didn't she have him demoted to patrolman?
No, she also fired. She demoted him to patrolman. Then she fired him. He moves down to Florida, and he got a $75,000 signing fee for becoming a police officer in Florida because we need cops down there. And so he came down. They looked at him. They took him, and they're kind of funny about the way they take people here. So anyway, he sees all this going on. He says, "I'm going to file a wrongful dismissal suit." So he files suit. Everybody's filing suit.
So he's got
a suit against each other.
He's got a civil suit, right?
Yes, they all have civil suits.
It's called trickle-down corruption, according to Keith Helton. That's what
trickle-down the money guy.
God, she learned very well how to scam from D.C. The District of Criminals. They teach everybody all of this. Come on.
She actually did her apprenticeship under Governor. I'm trying to remember his name. He's one of our Illinois governors that I'm trying to remember his name. I can't. But she actually was an intern under him. So that's where she really learned. But she's been in politics since day one. So
I'm reading your guys' your comments in the side sections. Listen, If you're new here to this channel, it's your first time tuning in, this is Red Wemette, okay? I'm Adam Flowers. Red owned an adult bookstore in Chicago, and the mob had the muscle on him, and they were coming in every month going, give us our envelope. And Red was handing over the envelope, and he got tired of that shit, so he put some cameras up in his place and for the FBI, and he recorded guys like Frank Schweiss and others coming in his place saying, yeah, I got to go do a hit up in Milwaukee next week, and I'll be here to pick up my envelope. I'll be late because I'm going to be killing somebody. And Red then went to the FBI with the tapes and all that, and these guys got in trouble. And so a lot of people who are in organized crime, they don't like Red. So... No, I mean, it's the exact opposite of what they're taught. They're taught to not do that, and Red did that, you see. So that's what Red did. And so we talk about Chicago. We talk about crime, organized crime specifically. And now that's what brought us here today, because Tiffany Henyard is a criminal.
I had a case very similar to this in Palm Beach County in Florida. And it was with Tony Mazzalotti. And Tony Mazzalotti was a county commissioner, my county commissioner. And for reasons that I'm not going to go into at this time, I looked into him with a microscope. With a microscope. And what I found, I gave to the IRS and the FBI. And Tony wound up going away for 48 months. And he forfeited, that was $62 million. Everything, his home, everything he owned, his bank accounts, any place. He put money in his daughter's name. He had two daughters. And he put money in their name in the bank, like a trust fund or something like that. They took that too. They took everything.
Wow. David Bem.
I see this going. This is what I see this happening with her. It takes a long time. But when it comes down, it's going to come down bad.
David Vemb. Hello, Canada. Oh, all the way from Toronto. I love Canada. I like the way they spell it. Canada. Eh? All right. So,
Turkey, he wants to know, he says, Red, be honest. He said, do you think this woman will actually get any legal trouble? Yes, I do.
Do you think so? Damn.
I can almost guarantee it, Bigfoot Turkey.
You think so? You think she's going to go to prison? She's going to go to federal prison for this.
She's going for the ride.
She is. Okay.
Something 90% of the people that are in her position don't think they're going to go. I remember the one I was just talking about, Tony. He said, nah, they'll never. And people around him said, he's the master. They'll never get him.
Yeah.
5 years, but they got him. And everybody kept coming to me and said, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I said, they're working on it. They're working on it. Nothing's ever going to be done. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Tiffany's a good example. This is Gomph. Tiffany's a good example of how the politicians took over for the outfit. Yeah, it really is. So, I mean, shit, it's what it is now. You want to know who the leader of the Chicago mob is? It's just the mayor of fucking Chicago. All right. Actually, it's the governor of Illinois. All right. That's what it is. It probably goes even higher than that. I'm sure it does. Crook County, Illinois.
They put him in office. The people with money put him in office. People put him in power. He's the puppet. And the same thing with the mayor.
There's way too much publicity on this case. She's definitely getting time. According to Michael Graham.
Mike, you're definitely right.
Red's down in Florida. I'm out in Las Vegas. And he and I are sitting here talking about what the hell's going on in Dolton, Illinois. Okay?
We're not people. They're talking about in California.
God, man. So in Dolton, there is a club there called the Piscateers Club. Piscateer. Pisca in Greek translates to fish. Piscateer is the keeper of the fish. And there's a pond there, and it's stocked. They pay to stock it. I was a member of the club for a while, so I went to the business meeting.
Aren't they koi? Stocked with koi?
No, they don't have koi fish. They put bass. They put crappie. They put they put that kind of
edibles in there.
yeah things. You're gonna catch it and you're gonna eat it. It's the whole point. And then you got to pay to restock it though, so the fish grow and they produce and that's it. So anyway, the mayor tried to get in there and take over the club. It's a private club. It's owned. It was a clay hole. They made bricks at the factory across the street, and they dug the hole for the clay to make the bricks. And then somebody said, "Hey, my grandfather was one of them, one of the founding members. Let's fill this hole with water, put fish in it, build a little clubhouse, and it'll be a place for us to go fishing and hang out at the bar and have dinners and dances and whatever else and functions they want to do." But anyway, the mayor's coming. She's tried to shut them down, liquor license, health thing, this thing, that thing. I'm sure some of the club members watch the channel. And thank you, Bill Crawley. Game fish, that was the word I was looking for. They put koi fish in the pond out here at the Flamingo. All right, they swim around with the flamingos and the ducks and the black swan. Koi fish, you can't eat those.
Goldfish.
You can't eat those, man. So, I mean, I guess you can. It's like
carp. I think they're carp.
Carp. My dad said that there were these lakes in Calumet City that got drained. They ended up draining. They were filled with carp fish. And these guys were down there with bushel baskets, man, throwing those carp into bushel baskets, taking them home because some people like carp. I mean, to each their own. Some people like catfish. I'm not really a fan of catfish. I'll eat it every once in a while, but yeah, some people like carp. So, anyway, let's not get too off subject. Ron Roos, a good morning meal at her place can be considered breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh, God. Gosh, you guys are bad. Let me tell you on this channel. Oh, you guys are bad. Jesus. Carp are good for growing tomatoes. Yeah, they make good fertilizer. I agree with you, Kraut. They definitely are good for fertilizer. Okay, DBO. Great show, guys. Long-time listener. First time I finally caught live. Don't eat a bottom feeder. That goes for shrimp as well. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah. And politicians, if you're into cannibalism. Henyard owned a restaurant named Good Burger in Calumet City. Did she really?
That's a fact.
Good Burger.
Yep.
Did she steal the cars from the parking lot?
No, but she did. She did have an auto theft charge when she was a teenager.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. How do you go from stealing cars to becoming the mayor of Dolton?
That's an easy step.
I think it's a prerequisite, isn't it?
It should be. It should be.
Holy cripes, man. Can I run for mayor? Well, have you been convicted of a felony? Oh, I didn't know that was a prerequisite to run for mayor.
Marion Berry. Ask Marion Berry, mayor of D.C.
What? Yeah. Jeez, come on.
Got out of prison. They reelected him.
Oh God, where does this go? They should look into if her family has connections to Chicago gangs, Bigfoot Turkey. Yeah, I mean, why not? So she wasn't a teenager. This was 6 years ago. She stole the cars, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. They're
20s. You're in your 20s. You know better than to steal cars. I mean, come on.
When you're 16, 17, you know better, but you do it.
Yeah.
Worked under Pat Quinn. Now, I knew Pat Quinn. Governor Pat Quinn.
Pat Quinn.
He was governor of Illinois. And
okay.
She worked under him as an intern.
Oh, so she was working as an intern under the governor of Illinois. It's probably how she ended up getting to, become mayor.
Position, yeah.
Who's Tiffany's boss? It'd be the people or the boss, the citizens of Dolton.
The people.
Yeah, that's the boss.
Right now, she's being investigated by the Attorney General for Illinois Attorney General, the Illinois Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, the IBI, the FBI, and I think what's the other governing body? is that has something to do with corporations. But everybody's investigating. I mean, don't tell me this woman's going to just walk away and say, well, I think I'll get probation.
That's not going to happen.
Mm.
It's not going to be, here's your ankle bracelet, sit at home. That's not going to happen. It's going to be, put this orange jumpsuit on and go sit over here in this concrete cell.
After the trial.
Mm.
After the trial. And in between time, she's just racking up time.
Now, we had a mayor in Calumet City. His name was Jerry Genoa. And Jerry was a mayor back in the 90s. He used city workers while they were being paid by the city, garbage men and other workers, to go around and pass out flyers for his campaign while he was mayor, while they were working for him. And he used city workers to do his campaigning. And I think that was one of the main charges that he got in trouble for. He went to like the prison for politicians. It's like a resort, you know. They get to go golfing and they, you know, whack golf balls around, and their wives can come visit them for conjugal visits. Is this what's going to happen with Tiffany?
No.
No? You don't think she's going to go to one of the special prisons for?
She'll go to the same place my friend Doris Dolly did. Doris Dolly, when she was arrested, she had Butterfly Enterprises in Chicago. Escort. Okay. She wound up, they got her for racketeering.
Uh-huh.
And she wound up doing time, and she went to Lexington, Kentucky. And they had her on her hands and knees with a toothbrush scrubbing in the bathroom on the floor. And she threw it down and said, I'm not doing this. They cut her food off.
Oh, no.
So she learned, you do what you're told. You're in prison. This is prison. You're not going to tell them I'm not doing this.
Hey, guys, hit the like button. Smash that like button if you're in here. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button. I see some of you are in here, but we got, 200 people in here. So hit that like button and smash it. Let other people know that that you're having fun here. So I don't know if she'll do time. Jussie. Sorry, Gomp. I read this and I had to put it up. I don't know if she'll do time. Jussie Smollett is still running around loose. An Illinois grand jury might fall for the race woman card. They might, but I just put this comment up because I had to.
That is state court. That is not federal court.
Okay, that's state court. We're talking federal charges here. So
different ball game.
Hold on, man. Just Jussie Smollett. Juicy. It looks like Juicy Smollett. When I read it, that's what I saw. As a matter of fact, Gomp, when I read your comment, because I glanced through these things while we're talking, I read Jussie Smollett is still running around with a noose. That's what my brain saw. And that's what he got in trouble for, putting that noose on and saying he got attacked by making some shit up. That, oh, God.
That was a hate crime. They were, what do you call it? Homophobic or something like that.
That's something like that back,
I watched somebody talking about this. These guys had me laughing. I watched a YouTube show. These guys are talking about it, and they said, so this is what really happened. You guys went and gave each other a bro job just before you went out and committed this thing and made it. And I said, whoa, where's this guy go? And I listened for a while. The whole thing was gay. I mean, it was gay, man. Very gay. And these two Nigerian brothers that, set up the beating for him, made it look like it was, they turned state's evidence.
Okay. Well, you know what's going to happen to Tiffany Henyard.
I couldn't believe it. He was allegedly ridiculed because he was wearing a mega hat in Chicago in a black neighborhood at night.
Right.
Not many black men are running around with mega hats in Chicago at night.
No, there's not. I mean, you're taking your life in your hands wearing that rock walking down the street in Chicago, man. You know what I mean?
Black, you really got a problem.
The feds took down the mayor of Baltimore. Wow.
Yeah, they take down everybody.
Dave Hallcroft, hello from the UK. Hey to you across the pond, buddy.
Anybody that's worth their weight in law knows that once the feds dig into you, you're going away. They have 99% success ratio of locking people up. 99.
Okay. All right.
It's like 50-50 in the state system.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, you think that Tiffany's gonna flip on somebody to save her own ass?
She's got nobody to flip on.
She doesn't, right?
Everybody's flipping on her. Keith is going to flip on her.
I bet you Uncle Andy's gonna. Everybody's going to. Everybody. Oh.
Jump on. They're going to jump right on it, man.
Let's see. The crowd. At the crowd. Oh, wait, hold on. These guys are having side comments here. Sorry. Even though it's federal court, it's still an Illinois grand jury. I hope she does time, but it's reached a point in Illinois that a majority are people of bad character. That goes for the judges. That goes for the politicians. Everybody's damn corrupt in Illinois, especially Crook County. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but when they go through the Dirksen building, by the way, Goff, I got something to tell you. I really think the Chicago system or the Illinois system is very tainted, because I found out that the grand juries and most of the juries that I've watched did not come from the city of Chicago. They're from out in Naperville. They're from out in Batavia. Those people take the train to come in. They did not come from the inner city. No.
Philip Wright is Chicago Democrat. Forgive my ignorance from Western Canada.
As Democrat as it gets.
It doesn't get any more Democratic.
That's where the Democratic convention is going to be held this year. Yeah.
Gino traveling. She'll find somebody to flip on. She isn't going to find anybody to flip on, man. She's it. Tiffany about to say Trump grabbed her butt. That's the new CNN, darling. Ultra cowboy.
Ultra cowboy. I love your humor.
What if a judge believes her race card story? What if a judge believes it?
I don't know. What if cows fly?
What if cows fly? Here we go. Wants to change the subject. Cows can't fly. Pigs fly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Her people will fall like dominoes once they're indicted with her. They're going to. They love butt check slapping in Dolton. Check slapping? What the? I'll take Chicago out of Illinois. If to take Chicago out of Illinois, and the state would be Republican. Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. If you took, you do that. Do that to any city, major city. Take it out, and the rest of the state's going to be Republican. I don't understand it, but Democrats like to live in cities and like on top of each other in buildings and shit, and Republicans like to spread out.
Cliff dwellers, because they live up in the high rise.
I don't. If you're Democrat, you're Republican. It honestly doesn't matter. I understand you got a point of view, and you got a point of view. Okay, and that's our right to have points.
It may affect you personally just that way, so it is your point of view.
Argue, because there are some people that go, no, I need government support. I can't do this on my own. I can't. And for whatever reason, mental health issue, disability, whatever, I believe that's what communities are for, to pick up those people and carry them along with us. That's we don't need the government to do that. We can do that on our own as people, serving people. Red doesn't think that this guy's known. So guys in the comments, I want you to just, and I'm not even going to say the name of the song. He's an artist, okay? I just want you to, in the comments, hit 1 if you know this name. Hit 2 if you don't know this name. And please don't look it up. Just press 1 or 2. Let Red know how popular that Oliver Anthony is. Oliver Anthony. Hit 1 if you know it. Hit 2 if you don't, please. I'm actually kind of interested too, because Red didn't.
They're all looking it up.
They're not looking it up. They're going to hit 1 or 2. 2. Okay, so far 2 people saying no. 1 2 2 2. 1 2 2. Two, 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 two. Wow. Okay, Red, maybe you're right. 1, 2, 1. It seems like the twos are outnumbering the ones. I know of Oliver Twist. I didn't say Oliver Twist. I said Oliver Anthony. BSJ knows it. 1, 2, 2. Hi, Sierra Dawn.
Yes. Hi there.
Sierra Dawn on hi. 2. Have it. Twos have it. Twos have it. Okay, 2 has it. 2's got it, guys. Man, we're over 200 viewers today, Red. Is it the subject matter? What the hell's going on, man?
I think it is.
He did that political song. All right, he did Richmond, North of Richmond. Okay, is the name of the song, Richmond, North of Richmond. And it's got this southern twang. It's got this southern twang to it. I don't know. I heard it the other day for the first time, and I went, damn, I like the song. I've listened to a few times. I've actually listened to some of his other songs now. And then I went and watched a little bit of him on Joe Rogan, and I like his backstory. He's a recovering alcoholic addict who's turned to God, turned his life over to God. And yeah, it's a very inspiring story.
He's talented.
Very talented. I mean, very talented. Some of his other songs are great too. I agree, Gump. I listen to some of his others. They're good. So,
Tommy, I remember that guy now, red beard, guitar player.
The guy with the red beard, with the twangy voice. I mean, I know it sounds good. So, Dolton just must be good subject matter, according to Dave71. Dolton is, man. It's
all over the United States now. Every state's talking about Dolton.
They locked people out of the city hall meeting, man.
Oh, they locked him out for over a month. They let him in for this one because
you can't be here for the public meeting. It's a public meeting. That's what it's supposed to be.
They closed it up. Wouldn't even let anybody in to pay their bills. They had to do them by
mail. That would be considered a private meeting, wouldn't it? Opposite of public.
Yes.
I'm in UK and I love Dolton. Jesus Christ. All the way in the UK going, oh yeah, this is great, juicy stuff. What's going on in Dolton, Illinois? I think that Tiffany Henyard's going to end up being more famous, okay? Than
she is more famous now. Tiffany, we're going to make you famous. I promise you. I promise you, we're going to make you famous. You're not making yourself famous. We are going to make you famous.
It's the people. It's the people. And it's, you're supposed to work for the people. When you don't work for the people say, fuck you. All right. That's what happens. So
if you're lucky, that's all they say.
Henyard wanted NDAs to get into the meetings. What? That might have been an indication of problems. Yeah. Non-disclosure agreements as you're going in.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. I just, come on. Yeah.
NDAs.
You can't watch sausages laws being made at these public meetings. No, that's closed to the public. Unbelievable, man. No, here's the thing. If you guys don't know who she is, you go look it up. She's got her Instagram. She's got her TikTok. And she's walking around like superstar, man. Right? Superstar.
Right. Nothing is wrong.
Selfies over here and over there. I'm the damn mayor of Dolton. She gets $300,000 a year. Fuck, man. President doesn't have shit on me.
Not to mention my kickbacks.
Yeah, no kidding. Whoever trained Tiffany needs to be yelled at.
We put out a tree service. We're going to help.
This is one of our biggest crowds so far. It's 250 people in here, Red, watching this right now. This is one of our bigger shows that we've had just yet. Julie M., don't be sorry you're late. I got to still put the wrench next to you to make
something. The fact that we're Mob Vlog, Mob Vlog is like we're involved in organized crime.
Yeah, we talk organized crime and we talk Chicago.
And organized crime and FBI. And do I know the FBI? Yeah. Do I know what they do? Yeah. I worked on the inside. I worked undercover for over 20 years with the FBI. Over 20 years.
Cover. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm sure there's a lot of new viewers right now. Red was a mole for the FBI. and he got a lot of people in Chicago in trouble because they were doing bad things, and nobody cared. So he did something about it. That's the name of his book. Go to redwemette.com. Nobody cares, and what I did about it, and get yourself the book and read it. Red's got a fascinating story, and some people sit and go, "Red's full of shit. Red's lying. Red didn't know Tony Spilatro. Red didn't know Joey Lombard. Red was never at Jimmy Kozo's spot. Red didn't do this and that." Oh yeah, Red, you know what he did? He in retirement sat down and said, "I'm going to write a fucking book about shit that never happened, and then I'm going to sit and make YouTube videos." This is back in 2016. I'm going to sit and make YouTube videos. This was 4 years before Mob Vlog even came along. I'm just going to sit here and put up videos and tell these stories because this shit never happened. Come on.
Yeah, I planned this when I retired.
Oh, hey, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. You know nothing about Dolton. That's hilarious. I love you guys on the channel because when y'all make shit up like this, it just it's a parody account. Come on, Red. That's a joke.
Okay.
All right. So
that is her call, though.
Joe Jacobs. Her story's very sad. She's talent, but she effed up with the black mentality.
All right. Get off of that, Joe. Relax now.
I don't know if I agree with that. Honest to God, I mean, I wouldn't call it black mentality. Okay, I would call it criminal mentality.
Yes.
Okay, doesn't matter black or white. It's criminal mentality. So, Michael Graham,
Yeah.
I'm hoping Adam is corrupt so I can get a free trip to Vegas. What the hell? What the hell? $8 million in the hole. Is that really what the city, what she's done with this? Is that how much money? Fred, did you hear that figure?
Yes, that was last year's budget. They haven't gone over this year's yet because they won't give them the figures of how much they spent.
All right, Missy G. Hey guys, by the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. We talk about Chicago. We talk about organized crime. We talk about the history of organized crime in Chicago and current events like we're talking about today. Missy G, laughing my ass off. This so-called super mayor, her antics are deplorable. This is the worst, most blatantly corrupt administration I've ever seen. It would only happen in Crook County, Illinois. I mean, honestly, it's the only place that this could happen.
I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Jason Diamond, lock her up, lock her up. Yeah. Lock her ass up. So the mayor is trolling the chat, Red. I see her going. That would be hilarious if that really was.
Sarah, you're great.
Tiffany Barbie, is that really super mayor in the feed? I don't know. Maybe it is her. Who knows? If it is, you're going to jail. You're going to prison. Shit.
Hey, jail would be a blessing. Prison.
Adam doesn't need to make her disappear. All right. Shit, I'm making herself disappear. Oh my God. It's just, yeah. You're not making Tiffany Henyard famous because she is already. Well, we're helping that process along.
A little push there.
Yes, exactly. She'll look good stripping the crowd. But she's not a bad looking girl. I mean, she's not.
An extremely good-looking woman.
Yeah, I'm sure that helped her along in her political career.
I'm sure it did too.
Not about who you know; it's about who you. All right, so yeah. All right. Just saying. That's yeah. Okay, so
Scott H. He says, and they will seize their money too. What do you think they're going to take?
Bigfoot, she'll be a CNN anchor next week. Jesus. Guys, hit the like button. There's over 300 people in here watching this damn show right now. Why, Red? Honest to God, 300 people out in here. This is one of our biggest live streams that we've done right now.
Watch it. You're going to get demonetized, guy.
Yeah, no, of course. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that happens on this. All right, her and Hunter Biden can share a gender-neutral cell together. A gender-neutral cell. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. She'll be very popular. Hey, she'll be very popular in the women's federal pen. Does that go on in women's prisons too?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
more so than men.
What?
More so than men.
Really? So
Oh, yeah.
orange is the new black? That's that.
There's some big, heavy women in there that say, "Oh yeah,
It's like meeting Bubba in the county, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. She's in for it, man. Holy crap, she's in for it. 'Cause she's yeah, man. That's gonna be a problem for her.
definitely,
It's gonna be a problem for her.
definitely."
Glad to see her self-promoting billboards down. Curious who did it. Doesn't seem anyone is admitting it. I didn't hear anything about she had billboards up for herself.
Yes.
God.
She had billboards as you come into Dolton. The one guy on Channel 7 said, "I can't buy it. I can't pay for it. It's like, I don't know, $800,000 to put that billboard up." And it's a billboard of her as you come into town. She says, "Welcome to Dolton."
Oh my God. Gino traveling. I used to listen.
The city did. The city of Dolton, the village of Dolton.
Gino traveling. I used to listen to you guys a lot, especially when Frank was alive. When Frank was alive, you didn't listen to Red and I at all because Red and I weren't talking when Frank was alive. Red and I didn't start talking until after Frank passed away. Past few months, I've been on other shows. I'm sick of the soap opera effect, not effect, that's going on. All right. Well, then don't listen, Gino. Why are you even commenting? Jesus, these unbelievable. Everybody else is enjoying this. Hit the like button if you're new here, and we'll have we'll have fun. Who says she's going to women's prison? Jason Diamond said she might identify as a man.
No, she doesn't. I know she doesn't. She even talks about it at every one of her meetings. She says, "As a black woman in power, you have disrespected me. I will not put up with disrespect."
Oh my God. Gabby Rodriguez. They fire ex-mayor of Chicago, Lori Beetlejuice Lightfoot, who was investigating Tiffany. Yeah, didn't Tiffany fire Lori Lightfoot from investigating her? Isn't that hot? I mean, it's like, I vote for $300,000 a year salary, and I vote that I don't get investigated by.
The village trustees did hire Lightfoot for $400 an hour. And Lightfoot said, "No problem. I'll have it done in 60 days. I will have this investigation done." Tiffany gets it at the meeting day before yesterday, at Monday's meeting at the city hall. She turns around and says, "No, I'm not going to okay the money. So, Miss Lori Lightfoot, we're not going to pay you."
Oh my God. Missy G.
I veto that because they don't have the power to hire somebody. I only hire people. I do all the hiring and firing.
Unbelievable.
This woman has got power.
Missy G, 713. I'm 52, born in Chicago. I've seen many corrupt people in my time. I pray for the residents and all who are coping with this horrible human being. Godspeed to Dolton residents and trustees. Yeah, Godspeed to all of them. You guys don't deserve this. Really? If you're watching and you're from Dolton, you don't deserve this. Well, I mean, the ones that voted for deserve it.
The crowd said, "I got this comment. You got to put it up."
I didn't see the crowd. What? Lightfoot's got $60 an hour to scare kids at Halloween.
Get $60.
God, Beetlejuice, Jesus! Oh my God, you guys, you're funny. I love you guys.
Better.
Tiffany, Mr. Nibbles. Tiffany is drunk with power. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. I mean, that's what it is. So
intoxication, man.
No, it won't be just her that goes down. I'm sure other people and town officials involved, not just one person, Alan B. You're correct.
They had to give everybody a piece of the pie.
Yes. Lori Lightfoot was investigating somebody? Yeah. Oh, shit, right? No shit of all people to investigate somebody. I mean, unbelievable.
Tommy, Jane Byrne was corrupt, but not cash wise.
Okay, Jane Byrne was Chicago from a what? All right,
That
but
was
look, she's following not just Jane Byrne, Kerner, Walker, Blagojevich, and Ryan, governors who ended up in prison. See, just like Mayor Jerry Genoa, same thing.
Ryan was especially Ryan contacted me from Mexico after he got out of prison, and his wife talked to me, and they were writing a book, and then he passed away. But he was really in it. He went to prison for a long time.
She's going from Queen of Dolton to Princess of Cell Block H.
Well said.
That's what's going to happen. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Tiffany, Jared Sanders is going to prison and a moron if she thinks she's skating on any charges. No, it's not happening. Guys, hit the like button. I can't believe you're 350 of you in here. This is our largest live show yet, Red. I was talking to Red. We were having some drinks the other night. And when I say we, that means we. So we were talking, said, we should talk about this. We should really talk about this, do some local news kind of, shit. Because our people are Chicago. They love it. They love Chicago. All our viewers are. And let's talk about some regular, local shit. But let's talk of crime. And he said, oh, Tiffany Henyard, let's talk about the mayor of Dolton. I said,
this is better than Benny Maltese.
It's a good idea. I said, this is a really good idea. So let's have some fun with this one. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Red is an amazing human being who was a mole for the FBI. He knows a lot about the FBI. So worked with a lot of FBI agents. And so the mess hall is going to live up to its name.
Mess hall. Good going, Ron. I like the play.
And Lightfoot could be a mascot for a team that never wins. Tiffany Henyard showed up in New Jack City garb singing, "Bring me my money."
That's true.
She
actually came to a meeting that's on YouTube.
Okay.
She came to a meeting and she's wearing some kind of medallion and everything. It's from New Jack City. And she was saying, "Bring me my envelopes. Bring me my envelopes."
Oh my God.
They have live footage of it.
Oh my God.
So I said, and the real nice gal was a person that's the same color as her, said, she said the gall of her to do this. I mean, she was really just saying, this is ridiculous. I mean, these people are organized crime in the movie, in the actual television show or anything.
Sure.
And they had the nerve to do a parody on that in their actual cinema.
My God. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Oh, was Tiffany Henyard, is she a Democrat, Red? We never looked at that.
Say, nobody's ever told me, but I've never seen anybody from Dolton that wasn't a Democrat. It's like being from Calumet City and being a Republican. It doesn't happen.
Go to the Piscateers Club, all right? You find a lot of Republicans hanging out over there in Dolton, all right? Just saying. Tiffany has some balls. Yeah, and you know who's going to have fun with Tiff? Her cellmate. That's right, Frank. Jesus.
Hellman's right. Hellman's got the Nino Brown.
Sorry, Justin Horn. They voted for it. You're right. Damn right. Like I said, the people of Dolton don't deserve this, except the ones that voted for her. They deserve it. You voted for that shit. You deserve it. Homan Sanders. She was playing Nino Brown in that video.
Yes.
That's from New Jack City.
Yes.
Jesus, man.
Come on. And everything. It was a parody.
You imagine a politician walking into a city hall meeting, say hello to my little friend. You know what I mean?
I was wondering, if you look in the dictionary under narcissism, do you see a picture of Tiffany?
Oh, I locked up for a second. You there, Red?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. 400 people in here. Hit the damn like button.
If you looked up in the dictionary or under Google, under narcissism, would you see a picture of Tiffany?
Maybe.
Do you think she's narcissistic?
Narcissistic? Sure. I mean, she's the epitome of it.
I thought so too. I just thought I'd get your opinion.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, Adam's never seen a dictionary. Kraut, maybe not. It just depends. Hit the like button, guys.
Lex is like it's going out of style, man.
Oh, fucking hell. Unbelievable. Guys, if you're coming to Las Vegas, you want to take the Vegas mob tour. You also want to take the Vegas crime tour. You hear about O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson, B.B. King, Benny Binion. You would talk about crime. Doctors and nurses at the ICU voting on when patients are going to die. Only some degenerates in Vegas could do something like that.
And how about John Gacy's first job?
John Gacy's connection to Las Vegas. John Wayne Gacy to Las Vegas. Yeah, he worked at the mortuary out here. Uh-huh. There's a lot of fun, guys. There's a promo code at the bottom of the screen. Mob Vlog. That's the name of this channel. 20% off. And you can come out here, do the tour. You get to do it with me, most likely. We got a brand new tour opening up, Red. Brand new for 2024, June 2024, the Good Springs Fallout Tour, where you get to go see the town of Good Springs from the video game Fallout New Vegas. Season 2 of Fallout is going to, I'm sure, feature the town of Good Springs and New Vegas, baby. So
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I was out in Good Springs. I remember going to the Pioneer Saloon.
I took you to the Pioneer on the Good Springs Ghost Hunt. That's our out there.
We went live.
All right, guys. It has been fun. I'm so hooked on this. Tiffany Barbie, glad that we're that addictive, that infectious, that you're hooked on this. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next Wednesday on Mob Vlog. Red, thank you so much, buddy. You have a great day.
Come on over.
We're going to go over to Red's channel. We're going to continue talking about this because this is a lot of fun. We'll get another hour of this. So if you guys go to Red Wemette on YouTube, and you can watch our next show there. It's starting in a couple of minutes. So adios, Red. Have a great day. Love all you guys. God bless.
Yo, Hugsy, it says here they got something called the Vegas Mob Tour.
Yeah, Bobby, ain't you heard? It's all about our old friends Sam Giancana, Meyer Lansky, Mo Dalis, and of course yours truly, Bugsy Siegel.
Are you kidding? A mob tour about us?
Yeah, they take you to where we used to hang out and to all the places where we used to do our crimes.
You mean they expose all our secrets?
Yeah, but it's okay, because we ain't around anymore. So let's face it, we can't get busted.
Hey, you think we could sneak on board and check this out?
Of course we can. Forget about it. They'll never even know we're there.